Hi, I'm Kendall. Welcome to my greenhouse. It's winter, it's getting dark early, but I just want to show you quickly through the greenhouse because I just spent 2 days cleaning it out. So you can see what I did, what I have stashed in there, and I just have to start shooting more greenhouse videos for you guys. So let's just get started today. Join me. Alrighty. All tidy. Let's get the door closed. So when I come in, there's the house and the waterfall there. I usually set my greenhouse keys down, maybe my glasses here. Got a couple options for wiping my feet. I've got one outside and one inside. And then I stenciled the floor in here. It's holding up really nicely. And then let's just start over here, I guess. So this is kind of a little bit more of the seating area, although it's gonna be taken over a bit during spring when I have lots of plants and seed starts and things. So the projects I have going right now are some augers. I'm going to review and do some bulb planting, so those are staged there. I have some Dutch irises coming up that I discovered in these self-watering planters outside, so I brought those back in. And then there's some oyas over there I haven't tried yet. I've got a bird buddy I got for Christmas, and I'm going to set that up. These are some solar-powered lights that Linda Votter recommended, so I'm trying those out here. And then I have my heater, and I have it set to at least 55 degrees, so if it goes below 55 in here, this greenhouse heater comes on. I do have a second heater, but I haven't figured out how to turn it on without popping the electrical circuit. So I have an amaryllis out here, 2 of them. And then I just cleared off, that's gonna be a light in the corner, just cleared off this top, and I moved those plants just outside the window here. They had some bugs on them, so they're gonna be out there. The lemon might defoliate, but that's okay. And then I have this tablecloth so I can do some hosting, but I also have some covered storage under here that way. I tidied a little bit, but these drawers are nice. I saved my plant tags in there and paperwork and other things to keep those dry in here. And then I have a fan that I can control with my phone that I'm gonna use this summer. There's my second greenhouse heater. I have some boxes. Oh, this is the Bird Buddy camera charging right there. I have some boxes with electrical in them that my husband set up for me. And then I have a few of these bins around to keep things dry. There's some boots and gloves in there, a little garbage can under there. And then I only have a few self-watering planters in here right now. I have this geranium I just repotted. I have, I think that is night scented phlox. I have a jasmine there. And then I have 2 containers that have mostly paper whites in them, a little bit of anemones in this one. And then the center pot has Dutch iris, and then there's some hyacinth starting to come up in there. So that will be exciting and make it smell good in here. And then I'm gonna be talking to you more about these earth boxes. I just unpacked these, and I have some native roots that I have staged in here. They've only been in here a few days, and this one already has some, this is old stuff. This one already has some green on it, so that's exciting. And then in my workstation here, got my little stool, and then I set myself up with some soil here with a scoop and my sifter there. I think I'm gonna move these covers inside because most of the seed starting is gonna start in there, so I'll get to those when I have a chance. There's a bucket for my detritus pieces of plants that I cut off. And then here's my bin full of gloves to keep them from getting bugs in them. And then these are projects I have staged to film. These plants need to be potted up. These Vets hedrick cuttings need to be potted up. These bulbs need to be dealt with. And then when I'm sitting here, I have projects that need to be worked on. So these bulbs I need to take care of. I've got my little dust dash. Oh, his nose is upside down. So I can get cleaned up quickly. And then I've got toppers here. So I have pumice, perlite, and down here I have moss and I have orchid bark in those containers. And then there's some mosquito stuff in there and some fertilizer in that container. So this is my sink setup. It's very dirty. I didn't get a chance to clean this. This is the last thing. So I've got things that need to be washed here. I have a garlic that I may or may not plant. And then I do have a hot water heater down here, which is super nice. And then I collect the water in this bucket and dump it outside. You can see that needs to be done. But I can also run a pipe. And down underneath here, there is a drain. Let's see if that can... getting kind of dark in here. So there's basically a pool drain along the base. So I can also just run a pipe down there if I want to. So then on the front of my sink, this is where I can get hot water to wash my hands. In the front of my sink, I also have a hose bib with just cold water. And so I have this wand. Let me back up. I have a wand and I can walk around the greenhouse and water things. And then up here, I have just some things stashed, pots and things, not super organized right now. I like to collect mugs from different YouTubers. So I've got those up here, a little stick collection of sticks drying out, my nice watering can. And then these are plants that I'm monitoring, need to keep an eye on, need them to be close to water. So there's some seedlings and things that I'm trying to keep alive here. So that's in this corner close to the water source. I have my other self-watering planter here with the Dutch iris. And then this is sort of staged and empty so that it's right behind me while I'm filming. And I can kind of get everything ready right there for what I need while I'm shooting video. And then down here, I have containers that are ready for seed starting in the spring. I have my 2 buckets with bucketeers here for now. I wanted them kind of up off the floor. So we'll see if I can reach stuff well enough there. But I did just kind of put the things I use the most on the outside, my snips, and then shovels and things that I reach for a lot are here. And then it was hard to find a spot for this. So I kind of like it here right now. This is vermiculite. So I can open this up and get vermiculite for the top of my containers. And we've made our way back to the front again. So there's one IKEA container here with vermiculite, and then I've got the other one down here close to my workstation with soil. And that's how I'm using those 2 IKEA containers right now. So looking back this way from the work side of my greenhouse, there is this giant soil container, which I haven't figured out where to put it yet, since I just installed this smaller one over here. So just kind of a work in progress. I also just brought this bench in. I want to be able to seat 4 people in here right now. 2 people can sit here and then I pull my stool over and we can sit in a triangle. I thought I'd try having a bench over here so we can sit at least 4, if not more. And then it's another place to stage things that I'm getting ready to film. And I think that's everything I want to tell you about right now. Oh, there's also a chandelier. Let's take a look at it. The lights are off right now. So I have this controller right here where I can push it. Theoretically, the lights will come on. I'm gonna go to the side of the door here. I'm gonna try to make this so you guys can see the chandelier pretty well. There we go. You can see that it's getting kind of foggy in here. I've been working all day. The heater is on. And I've been rinsing things off. So I have, I think, hue bulbs in that chandelier. It was originally in my house and we decided to repurpose it out here. So, Just trying to get you a couple different angles here. And there's another angle of the sink. So I'm definitely collecting a lot more things in here. And eventually I will talk a bit more about the Hartley and the decisions I made, and what I'm happy about and what I would do differently. But you can see that I had this upper shelf installed and I have lower shelves all along the back. And I even have an extra shelf outside with my frog pile over there that I didn't end up using because I wanted this space to sit over here. So I think that's it for today, our little winter tour. Oh, I also put a little hook up over here for my jacket. I can hang that up when I come in. And I have these shades that I don't use during the winter. But if I do, that's what these little metal things are for, holding the shades up. So I did stick a couple of hooks around so I can hang jackets or bags up off the floor while I'm in here. Thanks for joining me. I hope you learned something. Please ask me questions in the comments so I can figure out what other greenhouse videos to make for you. Hope to see you again in the greenhouse soon.